0.6 pounds or 13.11 pounds. So he is growing. Jesse, you're probably laughing right now. So. Hey everyone, my name is Jill and this is my son Taylen, and I'm going to do a 3-month update on both of us. Taylen is 3 months old and he weighs 13.10 pounds. He's a big boy, much bigger than my little daughter. She was actually probably didn't weigh 13.11 pounds until she was close to 6 months old, so he is a lot bigger. He is currently in 3 to 6 month clothing and is starting to become so much more interactive, cooing and talking and playing, and plays under his playmat and grabs things. He watches us and tracks us across the room, smiles at his sister all the time, and yeah, he's just really fun to be around. He is exclusively breastfeeding, which is really good, but is also really hard because I can't just go out and not bring him. He usually comes everywhere I go. He's feeding around 2 or 3 hours a day, and at nighttime it kind of goes from 4 hours to sometimes 7 hours if I'm really lucky. Last night was a good night, but the night before that he was waking up quite often. And thankfully, when he nurses at nighttime, he goes back to sleep right away. So that is something I'm super thankful for. He usually goes to bed around 7:30 and will sleep until about 7:30 the next morning, with waking up 4 to 7 hours at a feed, between feeds. Yeah, he's a super smiley baby. He loves to laugh, and yeah, he just brings us so much joy, and it allows us to just like really, I don't know, it allows us to just like really feel like we're doing something when really it's not us, it's just him. He has a little bit of cradle cap, but it's not that bad. He just, I just put some coconut oil on it and it's not too bad. His hair is like a blondie brown color, and his eyes are definitely going to be dark brown, just like mommy and daddy and big sister. I've started putting on his teething necklace because he has been teething a little bit, showing signs of early teething, drooling, and just seeming like he might be in a little bit of pain. So I used this with my daughter until she was probably about 10 months, 11 months old, and then I took it off. So I just used the same one. It's just a small bead, and it's a twist to undo it, but they're all individually tied on there. So I found that it worked really well with my daughter, so we'll see if this one works. When he was 6 weeks old, he started getting these bumps all over his head. They were little rubbery nodules, pea-sized, and they were really movable. Some were big and some were clumped together. They were just all over. I think at one point we counted 12. I brought him into the doctor, and the doctor just told me to send him for an ultrasound. And we did an ultrasound about a few weeks later, and the lady said, the ultrasound tech and the radiologist said that they were just inflamed lymph nodes, that he probably got something from my daughter and they just inflamed, and that they're nothing to worry about. So that's something good. He's a pretty good baby, lots of laughing, lots of happiness, but he also will cry, and he will also let us know exactly what he wants, and he will do it in a demanding way, which is not something I'm used to. I think it's like a little boy, like, oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare leave me. I want to be with you. So I'll give you a quick look, peek. There he is, blowing bubbles. You say hi. I'll set him down, and then I do a quick update on me for postpartum. So for postpartum for me, I am obviously the same, 3 months post-baby. I'm feeling really good, energetic, as normal. I feel like I'm away from the tiredness and exhaustion from having a brand new baby, and I'm kind of getting a little bit more into the routine of things and feeling a little bit better. I definitely had less energy for probably about 6 weeks to 2 months post, especially with me hemorrhaging. I just had low energy. I was feeling nauseous and just, I definitely wasn't feeling myself. So I feel a lot better now that I'm about 3 months post. I've started to feel like I might be getting my period soon. I feel like I've had, I don't know, more uterus pain or cramping, or I feel like something's going on. Hormones have been a little bit crazy, been crying more often lately. So I'm wondering if I'm just, maybe my hormones are gearing up and changing. I did get my period with my daughter around 5 months post, so I'm not sure if I'll get it sooner this time. My mom, she never ever had a long time between periods after baby, so I'm just waiting and seeing when that will happen. I haven't started losing any of my hair yet, which I'm waiting for because I know it's going to happen, but I'm not looking forward to that at all. In regards to my post-baby weight, which everyone wants to know, usually after baby, most people take a few months to sometimes a year to lose baby weight. For me, it actually happened quite quickly. I lost it quite fast, and then I even went under my pre-pregnancy weight, and I was really self-conscious about this. I felt like it was not something I really wanted to promote, and it was so noticeable that people were always talking to me and being like, whoa, you look like you've never even had a baby. And I felt really, I didn't really like it because I've always wanted to encourage women, and it's hard to encourage women when people are looking at me and feeling like they want to look like me after a baby, so it made me very self-conscious for a long time. Yeah, I've been gaining a little bit more weight, and I've been feeling more healthy. Over Christmas I was able to gain more, and so I'm feeling good again. Having 2 kids is difficult. Having 2 under 2, I think this last 2 weeks has been the hardest 2 weeks since I've had them both. Adeline has been just extremely challenging, trying to test the limits on what she can do and what she can't do, and especially if I'm ignoring her or if I'm cooking or with Taylen or something, she just wants my attention all the time, and will even try hitting me and just kind of lashing out to get my attention. So that has been really hard, but I am trying to push through and trying to get things done and trying to give myself a break and not feel like I have to clean and not feel like I have to do laundry and things like that. Anyways, I think that's about it. I guess I can just quickly add that I did get a few stretch marks after baby. I didn't really get any during, or at least I didn't notice, but I do have some just below the belly button, and oh, tika 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 tika. He started smiling. We are so excited, and maybe I will do another update in a little bit, talking to you a little bit more about this dude. Say bye, everyone!